What is going on, guys? Eric or Aviator here, bringing you another episode of Sharpshooter Shenanigans. This is episode number 4. Today we're on Downhill, I believe it's called. And I don't know if I hate this map or love it. I really am not quite sure. But today's episode is going to be a part 2 continuation commentary of my aviatorppg.com or aviatorparamotor.com series. Now, this is a series where I talk a bit about my new business and what I'm doing to try to provide for my family in a very different way, without a job, without a plan per se, as a lot of people do when they start a business. They have massive plans and funding and that kind of thing. And I'm doing this very much on my own in a very different manner than that. And it's a good time, but it's definitely a different experience. And I'm trying to talk to you guys a little bit about how we're expecting to be successful and how we're changing things up, doing things a bit differently than what most people do as they start businesses. Because as we talked about in the last episode, many businesses fail very early on in their career, and my goal is to not have that happen. I obviously want to be able to care for my family with a new baby on the way, and I want to be able to do what I love and still have free time and time for my passions, which luckily right now this passion is flying. I love to fly, and being able to fly is pretty swell. So having that as my job is cool. So back history, I talked about in the last episode how I got started flying. I've been flying these for about a year, been teaching for a few months now. I do have experience as an instructor in fixed wing aircraft, and now I'm teaching in foil wing or paramotors, paragliders, whatever you want to say. It's become my life, and now we're doing what we can to find a way to make it profitable. So talking about how to make a business profitable early on in his career, we live in a very cool time for this, because in the past you really had to get traditional advertising. You had to really work hard to build up your business clientele base, etc. But today, because we're really blessed to live in a day and age of social media, where I have guys like you guys, like I have fans, I have friends, I have people who I've met through the internet who follow what I do. I can easily grow a business using my experience, using who I am, using my moniker, my brand, whatever you want to call it. I can easily grow the business with that, and it's really, really neat because it totally changes up the pressures. It totally changes up the goals of what we're trying to do here. And I don't know. I got to think about how do I want to explain this. So when I started this business, I just want to tell this story. When I started the business, I basically did what I could to fall into it right, to not really put pressure on myself, not put pressure on the business to make a ton of money right away, because obviously it's going to take time to build up a following. It's going to take time to know what I want to sell, what I want to offer for training in my time. I'm going to run away here because I am about to die, and somehow I survived that. But as time went on, now that I locked down my providers, I knew what kind of paragliders I wanted to sell, I knew what kind of paramotors I wanted to sell, I knew what kind of accessories were valuable to me. I wanted to go ahead and step up and start offering things to people who are looking for these items. So the first thing we do is start setting up social media pages, because, well, social media is the way of the future for advertising. It's very easy for me to take a web page, a Facebook page, and show the world what I do and help them stay interested in paramotoring. Say you like the idea of floating around the sky, flying fast or slow or whatever you want to do. You want to get up and you want to have fun. Right? You want to go do what I do every day. You want to go up and fly. If I show you the photos and videos every day from my flights, and I share these with you, and I show you photos of my students and what they're doing and what a great job they're doing as they learn to fly, you're going to be more likely, at least, to continue to stay interested over a long period of time. And social media makes it really, really simple, because you can opt into that. So first thing we did was set up an aviatorppg.com page, and that was easily done, very, very simple. And then we started promoting it to my friends and my paramotor friends to ask them to promote it. And now we have all these different people who come to see basically what I'm up to, what Aviator PPG is up to every day. And it's growing. It's not a ton of people yet, but it is a growing process, and it's something that we'll continue to. And it's a great way to continue to building those relationships. The next piece of the pie is going to be to make sure that I'm visible, to make sure that I'm out there promoting what I do at events where people are showing interest. So I go to these flying events. I show that I can fly, my students can fly, that I'm selling high quality equipment that the people might be interested in, and I'm trying to basically meet my clients where they stand. So say if you were interested in paramotoring, I want to find out where you're hanging out, and I want to build that relationship. So social media has been a huge aspect for us as far as basically trying our very best and finest to build long-term relationships. And it's working. You know, I've only been doing this for a couple of months on a professional level as far as paramotor stuff goes. And we already have students every day, and we're busy, and it's neat, and it's really a fun process because it is so different than any business I've been in before. It's a sport mixed with a business, and I think it's really cool. So I'll talk a bit more about getting started, I guess, in another episode. But I wanted to talk a little bit how I expect to be successful, and I think that the biggest thing to mention is just that it's all about relationship. And if you focus your life on building relationships, whether it's in business or in personal life, and really put your time and effort into building those long-term relationships, life is good, and that's what you should do. So with that in mind, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Sharpshooter Shenanigans. We did go 30-7, I believe. Not a bad game. And yeah, let's take a look here, actually. I want to find out. We went 30-7, 280 double XP, and just to take a quick look here, 9,200 XP in 5 minutes, a 2,000 score per minute, not bad at all. I'm going to hop off now and start up the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to leave your comments below. If you really enjoyed the video, drop us a like rating. If you really, really like the video, send it over to your friends and family. I love to have them on this channel as well. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.